Shalom. Shalom, Yisrael. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching 100% truth. While Brakatham to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the elect, may peace and blessing be to your households. It's your brother Gadal for the Great Millstone Dallas branch, and a quick lesson. Just going to get into pretty much continuing to be prudent, being prudent. And matter of fact, let me get that word, prudent. I think a Google definition would be just fine. Let me get it real quick. All right, this is the word prudent in the Google dictionary. It says acting with or showing care and thought for the future. And one of the similar words is wise, right? Being wise. All right. And, the only ones that's going to be prudent are going to be the elect, right? Because they're going to be, doing the things that they can in order to make Yahweh Shah happy, because they have been given this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to know that the Lord is going to bring the end of the nation, as well as how to escape from it, which is by trusting on Yahweh Shah. But you have to be built up to that point, though. This Proverbs chapter 22, verse 3 says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Right? So the prudent ones, they're going to hide themselves in what? Yahweh Shah. Right? The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous runneth into it and are safe. Hiding in a strong tower, hiding it within them names. Right? And not only, they're calling them the names, they put respect on them names, which is ultimately shown through their works. It's shown through their works. Because guess what? They're going to be out on the highways and byways. They're going to be into the scriptures. They're going to be watching the videos, listening to the videos, right? Pretty much every day. There's not a day that goes by where they don't think about Yahweh Bashem Shah. Yeah, a day doesn't go by where they don't think about Yahweh Bashem Shah. Simple as that. Let me get this. Ephesians chapter 5. I'm going to start verse 15. It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, looking around, not as fools, but as wise, man. Right? So don't be moving like you just got all the time in the world, man. Bro, shit is going to get worse. 2026 is almost here, right? We only got, about like 10 days, roughly 10 days, man, before, about 11 really, before 2026 is here, man. Right? And you best believe that the Lord's going to be moving even faster. This year already went by fast. Last year went by fast. But guess what? Next year is going to go by even faster. And guess what? The economy is going to be vastly different from what it is now. Right? Because ain't no slowing down, man. Right? Because, the Lord's speeding his time up, and you can see it. And it's to the point where everybody can feel it, even the ones that don't believe. Like, damn, today went by fast. This year went by fast. It's like, dang, man, it's kind of hard to believe how old I am right now sometimes. I'm like, man, it just went by so fast. So be circumspect, be watching, and be serving, Yeah, all by showing shot, man. Doing the things that are required of you to grow. I'm going to read verse 16. It says, redeeming the time because the days are evil, man. Redeeming the time. It says, wherefore be not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is, man. We got to understand the will of the Lord, man, which is something the majority of these people don't understand. Right? They don't understand the will of Yahweh Shah. They don't understand that, man, the Lord is going to get ready to destroy this place, let alone how he's doing it. Right? But that understanding had been revealed. Was it Amos 3:7? I think. I think it's 3:7. I could be wrong, but the scriptures goes into how he does nothing but reveal his secrets to the prophets, right? So, and we've been revealed them secrets, so therefore we're in the know. All right, not only we know, but we believe it, and we'll teach it, but only the elect is going to get it. Everybody else is not going to get it, bro. They're not going to get it. They're going to continue to think that, you know what, America could bounce back, right? It's going to get better. If you're in that kind of spirit, then, you know, the Lord's not with you. Simple as that. The Lord is not with you. If you thinking that this place is going to get better, no, it's not. We're getting closer and closer to our Lord coming back. And when our Lord come back, he's going to come back in a time full of chaos, man. You can read that in Joel. Joel. All right. But Ephesians chapter 5, verse 18, it says, and be not drunk with wine wherein in excess, but be filled with the Spirit, man. All right. Getting into this word, you know, doing the things that are good for the Spirit, fasting, reading, videos, things that are beneficial to the Spirit, man. You know, now you have your hobbies, you know, you can do your hobbies, of course, but, you know, just make sure you're keeping the main thing to the best of your ability. All right. And yeah, man, just being prudent, ultimately. If you're being prudent, then it's going to show within your works, man. Right? You're going to be doing the things, as it says in Sirach, the 2nd chapter, those that fear the Lord will do the things that is well pleasing unto him. They will not disobey his word. Right? And the Lord has given us insight of like, okay, it's getting closer. There's something big that's about to get ready to happen. And bros can feel it. Something big is about to get ready to happen. Things are finna start changing quick. Right? Stuff gonna be moving even faster, man. And if you're not in the Spirit, man, you're gonna be cooked. Right? You know, the Elder Yashawamba, well, Apostle Rakab, man, was, you know, basically talking about brothers, man, about fasting more, man. We see why. Look at what's going on, man. We're gonna have to fast more. We're gonna have to do, you know, these things that are gonna really elevate us through the power of Spirit Yahweh Shah, because, you know, when you're fasting, man, that's when you're the closest to Yahweh Shah right there, because you're denying yourself. That's when you're gonna be the most filled of the Spirit, right? When you're fasting, meaning like dry fasting or like a water fast type deal. Them are the times, especially if you dry fast, them are the times you're gonna be the closest to Yahweh Shah, man. You ask what's make your request known to him. Ask him to make you, to make you prepared for what's to come, to be with not only you, but the Akim as well. You know, because stuff gonna get real serious, man. A lot of people are going to get ready to shut up soon. And a lot of them are going to be full of regret. As it says in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, right? We count his life to be madness and his end to be without honor. That's what a lot of people is going to go through, man. And you don't want to be one of those people. You know, especially if you're in the know, because if you're in the know and you fall out, then this means that for one, it means that, you know, your strength is small, and two, man, you're going to be beaten with many more stripes. So you're going to get even worse you're going to get more of a worse judgment than these 2/3, the normal 2/3 would, that never came in the first place. But for you, the ones that is in the know, you heard about this word, you actually believe, but you know, you're fulfilling that Sirach 5 and 7, you're tarrying. And guess what, man? The Lord going to come upon you suddenly, because in 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, it goes into how he going to come as a thief in the night. So if Yahweh Shah is coming in the thief in the night, meaning it's going to be a time not looked for. Suddenly, right? Not looked for. Right? It's going to be a day that seemed normal, and then before you know it, man, we are now mandating. We're now mandating an MOTB. We're starting universal basic income in America. Right? The Lord can change things very quickly. Matter of fact, let me see if I get that, because I know it's in the Gene in Pakra. Yeah, I know that. This is Sirach chapter. Come on, man. Sirach chapter 18 and verse 26. It says, "Things can change in a single day. the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shah, can act very quickly, right? It said in 27 says, if you are wise, you will be careful in everything you do. When sin is all around you, be especially careful that you do not become guilty. All right, exactly. So if you're being wise, man, you're not going to be entangled with or unequally yoked together with these people of the world. Now, it's cool, Jake in the world, you might be cool with, fine, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But to be unequally yoked, you spending more time with them than you are with the bros, work doesn't count because you have to go to work. You have to get your daily bread, so work don't count. But if you spending time with them outside of work more than the bros, then yeah, you're not in the right spirit, because you know what they say, you are who you are around, right? And if you're around them more, then you're gonna be more of a nigga. Simple as that. You're gonna have nigga tendencies more. Wherefore, if you're around the brothers more, then guess what? You're gonna be filled with more of the spirit. You're gonna be built up more, right? You're gonna keep the right way of thinking, being in the spirit, right? Which is something that we all need, brothers more than ever. But yeah, man, the Lord can change everything in one day. I mean, look at 2020, the C-19, bro. Everything changed, bro, like very quick. In the span of a couple of days, I think. I forgot how fast it happened, but it happened pretty fast. Everybody got to wear a mask. Everybody got to go get tested. It's like, dang, and that was just a test run and people folded. How much more when the real thing happens? And the Lord, he's preparing his men to be able to go through that. But right now, they're catching immense amount of hell, and they have to deal with it. They have to deal with catching that hell. They have to deal with, the shortcomings. They have to turn the other cheek majority of the time. That's just what's coming with it right now. But sooner or later, man, it's all gonna be paid off, man. And look, man, the elect, they're gonna be grateful that they feared Yahweh Shah once they're getting delivered, because they're gonna be seeing what scripture is that? I think it's in Revelations 2. No. Oh, dang, I spelled it wrong. It's lucky, man. Damn it, I can't find it. I can't even fully remember. I remember I looked at it yesterday too, man. That's Satan. It's Satan. But you know what? It's all good. But either way, man, the elect, they're gonna be frightened even at the judgments that's going on upon this place, man. Coming upon this place. And they're gonna be immensely grateful that the Lord had the spirit on them to fear him and to do what was required of them to prepare. Right? Because Lord, he's only really working on those that are of his. Everybody else, that's why they went in here, bro. That's why they went here. They get whatever stank hole they want. They get whatever beat up car they want. Right? They at the job, man. Boss ain't tripping. You do the little shit good, and they're like, they act like you did the world. It's like, because this is their consolation. So yeah, let them have that. But for us, man, we're gonna be in the house of mourning. But guess what? We're soon going to be in the house of feasting. Isaiah 65th chapter, man. My servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. So continue to be prudent. Continue to keep that foresight of what's coming in the future, because if you lose that, bro, then you're gonna go back into the world just like everybody else. Well, not like everybody else. You're going to go back. You're going to be that dog that returneth back to your vomit. And now you're going to be deemed worse than a 2/3. So continue to be prudent, which is taking care of thought or acting or showing care for the future, which is what the elect will be doing by serving Yahweh by showing shot, feeding the sheep, keeping the law, statutes, commandments to the best of the ability, rehearsing the righteous acts, right? Which is what the elect is going to be doing. But anyways, Lord willing, y'all was edified. I want to end it all by saying, Kal halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And until next time I say, Shalom, Yasharallah.